Oh yeah, you know I'm ready.
Ginbu Temple. Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going. The face of Street Fighter, Ryu, is celebrating his birthday today. Even after all these years, he's still downright fierce. The impact gets blocked. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Jump in, finds the mark. What are they thinking here? Player 2 with the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The super armor does its job. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Brushes off the impact. Taking stock. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick hit. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Shreds them with a sonic hurricane. Nice damage. Do they have enough drive gauge? Looking for a chance. Perfect move. Knockdown and springs forward with the drive rush. Anti-air drop. They're going for the super arm. Both fighters planning something? How can they steal this win? A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Uses the drive rush here. Just what a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Hits him with a stopping pop. Jumps up. Sonic fires off the Shiku Hadouken. Goes for the rush. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Tries to bait out a reaction, springs forward with the drive rush. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Brushes that off and keeps going. Going in, player hits a good spot to use the super. Player burnout but closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Connects with medium kick. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Does a good job of pushing back. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Somersault. Drive rush to keep it going. Shiku Hadouken. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player this unleashes a big get in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Decides to go in with the target combo. Parries the projectile. Dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Solid combo. This is a tough spot. They are not afraid to this super art connect. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? A brave forward jump there to start. They piled up their knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Jumps in. Hits them with a stop and pop. Looks like they both want a solid anti-air. Their will to win KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Are these two gonna fight forever? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Combo with the target combo. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. This is the range where things get messy. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. That combo did decent damage. Good somersault kick. Jumps in. Checks him with the boom. Goes for the rush. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Had the radar up and running. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What did he think he did? Sticks the jump in. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take it down to the wire? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Goes for it all, but just misses. Still slugging it out at this range. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Knockdown and checks him with the drive rush to keep it going. The fight hits a good spot. He ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Sonic boom. Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Checks it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
What will they do next? Taking chunks out of each other, drops them from the air. Flips it. Player 1 needs to use their drive boost to impact. Squash. What's next? Stacking things in their favor with solid punches. Must turn out, but they may have a plan here. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Scoops them up airborne. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The impact doesn't do anything. Jump tries them open with a Shoryuken. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heats it up with a combo into super. Knockdown. Projectile to try and change it to KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Somersault kick. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Player 2 can build off this lead. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping, but this drive rush to keep it going. Gets carried to the burnout. It's like the tempo of the match to take. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. No good up high. Player 2 has the life lead. Goes for the fireball. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? All right. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them. Drive rush to keep it going. In a dire situation. They were totally ready for the jump. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive range. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Jumps in. Going in. Player 1 will look to springs forward with a drive rush. In there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Impact's a no-go. Goes for the fireball. Gets a chance with that jump in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Player 2 chases him down. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jumps in. Good somersault kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Their life is hanging by a thread. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Oh, they haven't gotten their fill just yet. We're running it back. Had the radar up and running. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 has the life lead. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The super armor does its job. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A quick breather. Player 1 drops him to half, closing the gap. The impact doesn't do anything. This is a critical point of the round where they're just... This is gonna be bad news. Player 1 comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Jump. Checks them with the springs forward with the drive rush. Goes with the safe stuff with that part. Hits them with a stop and bop. You've gotta be mindful of reaching. They were not clear for takeoff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. The last round. It's now or never. Boom! Player 2 with the lead knocked them out of the air. The drive impact doesn't work. Breaks it. Oh, putting the cherry on top. They're back into the corner now. Flatlines them.
Well fought.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sonic Boom. Combo with the target combo. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 chases him down. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 has fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. How can they steal this win in such a precarious, untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect? That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Starts with a jump in. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. All right, what's coming up next? This is a tough spot. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Was looking for that jump attack. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Uses the target combo as a filler. Shinku Hadouken! Now, can they finish the job? Risky up-close grab still going. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Knockout and... they were not clear for takeoff. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.